What's up, y'all? So today I want to make a video on how I'm navigating NFL Sunday, how I'm making my bets, and yeah, I'm gonna show you guys my picket real quick. Hopefully this focuses, but I'm up 1,612 units on the month. Last Sunday we did 365 units in the green, so that was huge. But yeah, I'm gonna talk about how I'm navigating through the Sunday. Like I work all day Sundays and all day Saturdays, so I'm like not at home. So I have to make my bets ahead of time, but I can still do this and still do it successfully. And I'm gonna show you guys how I kind of do it. So first off, I'm gonna go through like FanDuel or Bet365. I'm gonna go to the alt receiving lines and see what they have available. So this is the first step. I go through every single game like this, so pay attention. But like yeah, I'll hit the receiving yards real quick and I'll look and I'll try to find anything plus 200, plus 300 or plus 400. And if the line is too impossible to hit like Tyreek Hill for like 90 yards, like I'm just going to skip it. Like 90 yards, 100 yards, I'm not going to be betting on that stuff. I'm like looking for more like 40 yard, 50 yard, 30 yard lines that we can actually hit. So like Shakir for 60 yards, maybe I'll take this one here. But yeah, like I'm gonna keep scrolling, see what's up. And I usually go through the receiving yards and then I go through the rushing yards and then I just like call it a day there. I don't do the touchdowns. I know some people do the touchdowns, but if you're looking at touchdowns, like try to get pretty good odds on it. Like you want to at least like plus 250 odds on it if you're gonna bet on it. So yeah. So I'll just scroll through, try to find something good. Josh Palmer, like I kind of like this line for 50 yards. James Cook, I like him for 25 yards. So I would add these to my like list of people I'm betting on. And then I'm just gonna keep scrolling through and just like try to find any sort of value. Like, and then what I'll do is I'll like go on props.cash and compare and like make sure there's value after I like make my picks. But I usually do a lot of it like just off my head. Like I don't really use props.cash as like whether I bet on it or not. But like I'll show you guys the picks I had last week. This will make it easier. But yeah, so basically I had all these picks right. So I went through each individual game. I'm like scrolling on Bet365 because Bet365 they'll give you all the alt lines and they'll give you like every single player that could possibly get a catch. So they'll have all the lines up there. They don't have a website, so I can't show you guys in the video, but yeah, you just go to their alt lines, look at the receiving yards and the rushing yards, and then just kind of scroll through, look for good value. And then once you find some good value, you'll go to props.cash and just compare. So you go to the game and then see if it's actually like value. So Josh Palmer was one of our picks. He's projected 38 yards. Um, we're trying to get him to do 50, so it's not looking great. But James Cook, we had him for 25 yards, so he's hit that like four last 10. So that's not terrible. But I mean, you don't have to go off props.cash. You can go off your own dome. Like just think for yourself. But yeah. So basically, how I did all my picks last week. So we basically had this first game, right? And we did a bunch of picks. These are like two separate games actually. So this is a Ravens game. We had these three picks. We had the Bills and then the Jets game. So we had these picks. Hopkins actually hit, but we set it up to where we can hit them in like sets of three, right? So this is for 3-man long shots, right? So I'm hitting Henry, Ward, and then I'm gonna hit all six of these guys, right? Or all five of these guys. So we're basically doing five bets with Henry and Ward together. And then we'll hit it with Iosivas for $1. We'll hit it with Gasecki for $1. We'll hit it with Fant for $1. We'll hit it with ETN for $1. And then we'll hit it with Burrow for $1. And then what I'll do is we'll do Henry and Atwell. And we'll do five bets with them. Hit all five of these guys. And then yeah, we'll just keep scrolling down until we're out of people for Henry. And then once Henry's done, I'm gonna write done right here. And then I'm done with betting on Henry, and then we'll go to the next person, and we'll do it so on until we have like so basically for this it's six people here, six people here, and then five people here. So that's 180 total bets, and they're all for a dollar each. So it's like 180 bucks. I'm risking basically like 25 to $30 on each player. But I'm getting long shots in, and each bet can pay out like 70 or 80 bucks. So that's the perks of three-man long shots. But sometimes, they don't actually go well and you'll like lose it all. But sometimes you'll make a ton of money at the same time. So that's the risk we're taking. Um, if I see any odds like plus 1,000 or higher, I'll usually just hit them as a single bet. So like Tua, I hit as a single bet for like $8, $8 to $10. I'll just hit them as a single bet and just move on. But yeah, like same thing. Say we already hit Tua. So we got a four people on one game, five people on another, six people on the other game. So this is 4 times 5 times 6. So we got like 120 bets here. Um and like yeah, I did the same sort of thing. Just set up my three-man long shots and moved on. You can also do two-man long shots, and if you're gonna do that, like basically kind of just split up the list into two groups. So say we want to do two-man long shots, we'll just hit Stevenson, then Dowdle, Tolbert, Javante, Tracy, all with Stevenson. So we'll hit all seven of these people here with Stevenson, and then we'll move on to Henderson. And for the two-man long shots, we can do like $2 units or like 250 units. So we can go a little bit bigger on the bet for the two-man long shots, but for three-man long shots, you want to stick to like $1 or $2, like nothing more than $2, just because they're not that likely to hit. But yeah, did the same thing again for these last few games, and yeah, you just kind of set it up like this to where you find all your picks, you find good value. Like look at all the value I'm finding, like plus 280 for 30 yards, plus 260 for 30 yards. Um, when you're finding value like this, it's easy for the parlays to like multiply together and just give you some crazy payouts. So that's why I like looking for long shots, just because the payouts are so good and it like completely trumps like prize picks or dabble. Um, like prize picks is not how you're gonna make money in sports betting. I hate to break it to you. You're gonna need to use an actual sports book like FanDuel, Bet365, or DraftKings. You need an actual sports book. So I posted all these in my Dub Club. I'm posting plays every single day in Dub Club. So if you guys want to check it out, you can. But yeah. So yeah, that's kind of how I'm doing it. Like I'll use props.cash. I'll go on the difference tab and try to figure out what are good plays, like where the value is. So if you use the difference, it'll show you kind of the edge you have for this play. And yeah, you can use props.cash to like kind of check your picks and see if they're actually good picks. But like I would look at the board, like go to Bet365, scroll through, look at the board and kind of just figure out what your plays are. That's the hardest part, is finding the good plays. And once you find the good plays, you put them in your list, start going ham betting, go super fast. Like you can't be betting slow. If you're betting slow, you're just like not going to be able to get enough bets in time. Like I can do like this first set probably took me like 45 minutes for like 180 bets. I did that like 45 minutes, 60 minutes. I'm just going super fast on the betting. I'm just like reusing the same bets over and over again. But yeah, that's kind of how I do it. That's how I navigate through an NFL Sunday. If you guys got any questions, leave them in the comments. But if you guys want to join the Dub Club, you can. All my picks will be posted every single day. I'm posting picks, so join the Dub Club. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.